So, as you can see by the title, we're back with Dan VASC, and it's Love Me Tender. Why are we here? Because you guys are amazing. I got a message, and you know who you are, and we had a little chat. Then you reminded me the other day, Alan, you did say, and I checked, and I did say I would go back and I would look at and talk about Love Me Tender on the channel, and I didn't, so now I am. And there's lots of reasons. It's not just about Dan VASC, which is just a good enough reason. It's about Elvis. What's my connection on my musical journey? There's a little story to tell. There's looking at the movie itself, at the song itself. Where did it come from? It's all those things. So we're going to enjoy it. Let's get into it. This is Dan VASC, part of the American trilogy, but he's isolated it for some reason. So let's get into it.
I woke up the other day and I decided to check my Facebook inbox messages. I never do that. I receive lots of messages and there's no time. But for some reason, I decided to do it that day. And there was a message from a lady called Annie that said, quote, "Hi Dan, I realize you're likely very busy, but my husband is 78 and just loves your YouTube channel. He's terminally ill, and last night, as he listened to you, he noticed you did an American trilogy, Elvis cover. He cried his heart out for you on the loss of your father.
No.
He wanted me to ask you for your permission for your video to be played at his service when he passes."
Yeah, me too, Dan.
End of quote. Talking to Annie, I discovered that her husband, Robert, is a big Elvis fan, so this one goes to Robert and Annie.
Oh.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Oh, Dan. So why on that day, why in that moment, Dan, did you switch and have a look at your DMs? Fate, coincidence, divine intervention? Who knows? But the outcome's the same. And you showed that picture, and it struck you for a moment. You can see that. You look in his eyes on certain takes in that video, and you know he's thinking, yes, it's a performance, but he's not performative. He's actually in that moment. He's thinking about that sort of pull of somebody saying, please, can I do something at a funeral that's impending? It's reflection back to his father. But then you have to go to Elvis. This song was released in 1956. The song is a derivative of a song by Aurora Lee back in 1880 odd, after the Civil War, 1886, I think. And there's a whole story. The song was written for the movie. And yeah, we'll come back to it. And I'll share something in a moment about why Elvis, to me, carries a different weight than just Elvis the performer, the singer. It really does. And I'll get back to it. But let's just, yeah.
Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong and will never part.
Never part. Oh, you do.
Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my...
Till the end of time. Not the end of life, the end of time. And that leads you back to the absolute beginning of Can I Play It at the Funeral? And Dan is a devout Christian, and he knows that any vows, and I've seen the whispers, guys, about is he I got a girlfriend or wife? I don't know, and nor do I care. I hope he's happy. But it's all built in that. Now in '56, Elvis was literally the sort of mainstream media as it was then, conservative and truthfully white America, wasn't happy that this shaky, makey guy was threatening, and he was dangerous, and it was not good for the kids, and it would send them into craziness. They'd be possessed, and they meant it, whether that was performative or not. But they actually, that was a real concern. And then this comes out, which is the antithesis to what they expected, and it became a huge hit and a huge problem for those who were against rock and roll, because it's a genuine expressionist of, I mean, the song's in the title, Love Me Tender, not love me with a stick, love me like you see on the internet nowadays. It's love me tender, and the whole song is that expression of pure, kind. It's just all of those things you want it to be. And then that's all the things Dan expresses. And yes, he sings songs about archetypes, but it's never, there's no underlying theme that Dan hides from you in his songs or his selection of songs. And his selection of this song separately is based on the request of somebody who's taken real solace in the fact that they've loved tender, loved kindly, and it will be till the end of time. Yeah. Thank you, Dan. It's a reminder. And I'm going to let it play out, and then we're going to close it up with the last 30 seconds at the end. I'll show you something I've got which is Elvis related, and maybe you'll be interested or not. So stick with it till the end, guys. Let's get on with it. And I'll show you what I've got, and I'll tell you why Elvis is important to me. So stay with me.
My dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always
He's a beautiful singer. No message, Dan. Don't catch me out. So when I was growing up, I was as old. Elvis was very friendly and safe and family friendly on TV, and my mom had lots of kids, like a whole football team. And I was the one who took Elvis to the thing, and I think I've told this story before. I don't know. And we used to have bath night on a Sunday, and there's an end to this. And we used to the radio used to be on. We'd be listening to songs, you know, and that's what we did in the sitting room. My mom liked music. My dad be out the way somewhere because my mom was busy fighting with 7 kids, going in the bath and in and out the bath. And we had this fire. I had a fire guard in front of it, an open fire, coal fire. And so I'm guessing it must have been 73. Yeah, probably 73. I'm dancing with the towel in front of me like a cheeky little boy in front of my mom. Like she's like, whatever. But she kept warning me, don't step back. That fire guard's hot. Oh, I stepped back, all right. And my little tiny white butt got burnt to an Elvis song. And it still never put me off. And to this day, I chuckle and I admire him for all of those things that were important to me growing up that I didn't even understand yet till later life. The connection in family, the value music can bring when you allow it to bring. So later, I went and did this because I'm a little bit of a bad guitar player. I collected all of those. There's one of them's gold, but the rest are all just gold plated and silver plated. But one of them's gold, and I collect those because it's the official Elvis collection. Not because of I'm going to sell them on, because I'm a fan of Elvis the icon as well as the music. So thank you. You know, the friend who sent me the request, and all you Dan VASC fans. Please join in. Until next time, guys. I hope you love somebody for all time. Till next time, take care.